Hey, welcome back, and in today's video, it's going to be a little bit different today. See, one of my favorite cartoons, Rick and Morty, we're going to be talking about today. We're going to be getting into some theories. See, I did a survey, and one of the things in the survey that struck a little bit of a note with me was that you too liked Rick and Morty. So I do have a lot of theories on Rick and Morty, and yes, there are Illuminati symbols, just as well as the Poppy Project. There are things in Rick and Morty that could be linking back to some crazy conspiracies. I don't have a haircut. It's just styled differently. Before you think that. For those of you that do not know who, what, or anything about Rick and Morty, it's a beautiful show. It's a beautiful show. It's the program creators are Justin Roiland and Dan Harmon. There are 2 seasons out. We are currently waiting for the 3rd season and very excited about it. Let me give you a little bit of what this show's about here. After having been missing for nearly 20 years, Rick Sanchez suddenly arrives at daughter Beth's doorstep to move in with her and her family. Although Beth welcomes Rick into her home, her husband Jerry isn't as happy about the family reunion. Jerry is concerned about Rick, a sociopathic scientist using the garage as his personal laboratory. In the lab, Rick works on a number of sci-fi gadgets, some of which could be considered dangerous. But that's not all Rick does that concerns Jerry. He also goes on adventures across the universe that often involve his grandchildren, Morty and Summer. Now, if you ever watched Rick and Morty, you know how awesome this show is. And this is a spin-off. It is the characters. So Rick and Morty are characters that are derived from the characters of Back to the Future. This would be considered to be the character of Rick, and this would be Morty, which is cool. And Back to the Future was amazing. So there are so many theories on Rick and Morty, and you might have theories of your own. I just don't really know where to jump in, and I didn't really have an idea what this video was going to really be about when I first sat down to make it. So this is pretty much what do they call it? This is on the fly. This is on the fly. Seeing as how Rick and Morty is a very great show of popular culture, and seeing as the Poppy Project was also a very good mock of pop culture, we can go ahead and say that there are going to be several Illuminati symbols, and probably very interesting for our brains. So here's an interesting clip that was sent to me. If you do look in the background behind this guy right there, oh, that is the Eye of Providence. That is the Eye of Providence right there. What does it mean? Now, if you look closely enough, you're going to see a lot of Illuminati symbolism within the Rick and Morty project. I am very thrilled to be doing a video on one of my favorite shows that is out right now, and I know that you guys are going to be very excited about having some kind of new project to look into for cool things.
Here, you can have this back.
You didn't use it?
Sure I did, to develop this. It detects and catalogs all your Twilight Zone, Ray Bradbury, Friday the 13th of series voodoo crap magic.
I find this all quite preposterous.
Oh, I say, good sir. Oh, harumph. Oh, bopo, dopo, bopo, bopo. That's beautiful. You know it's gonna be wearing you in 3 hours?
Do I need to call the police?
Here, you can use my phone. Don't worry, it won't make you deaf because I'm not a hack.
Now, if you haven't seen any of the Rick and Morty episodes, there are 2 seasons out. You need to catch up on it. I'm not going to go too far into it because I'm not going to do spoilers. Well, there's satanic symbolism. There's Illuminati symbolism. There's, oh my God, there is so much cool stuff, and it's very interesting. But there's always one thing that's way more interesting. That's right, you guessed it. I want to know what you think, so why don't you leave your creative and or interesting responses in the comment box
below.
Thumbs up for those likes. That's always, brothers and sisters. I will see you in the next video. Now, you know, it's just, this channel loves you.